perfect defense. Okay, so black is aggressively going for his queenside counterplay. So what to do here? Maybe h4, since your plan is to attack. Okay, or g4, yeah, that's logical. And black has if castles, he has to face the coming attack. It's probably best with his e5. He'll play in the center. Okay, so he chooses to weaken his king position, but that's okay. Now he does have a threat here. Okay, that closes it up and means this is your break. So we're going for this. Okay, he's all set up to try to attack you if you castle queenside, but his you're okay to leave your king in the center here. He's trying to do the same thing. It was just a good time to follow one of the old rules. We're not sure what to do, develop a piece. Okay, so you went for this right away. The alternative might have been to take 2 moves and post the knight on g3. Okay, so black does decide that castling on the king side may allow you a lot of attacking chances against his king. But here, it's not entirely clear to me what black's strategy here is. I mean, his knight on h7 is just simply out of play. He should probably be playing for knight b6 and knight c4, and then this knight can try to get into play by that same path. But that's 4 moves. Meanwhile, you can do something like this, and you might even send your king over to the king side and attack him on the queen side anyways. The logic being that he's moved some pawns in front of his king, and maybe you can bust him up. So it's still a tense struggle here. Now you should definitely play knight here with the idea of dropping in here. That's what he does. So you need to deal with this. With this. I'd hate to come back here, and you got to be careful about b3 because you're undermining c3. Okay, so here you're offering a queen trade, but I think you're losing something here. Things are getting overloaded here. Queen takes. If you, well, maybe not. Maybe you're okay. Take back with the bishop, and if knight c4, you can put your bishop on c3. But by doing this, your attack is over. So you don't want to take with the king, because then the king is checked, and you can't guard both those squares. Okay, so now you should play knight c4. And looks like bishop c3, you're okay. Okay, so you're willing to give up the bishop pair. I don't know, this could get dangerous. Let's see. He should take the bishop pair. Okay, now this diagonal's open. Let's see. c5 almost looks like a good move here. But, you see, you're still a little behind on development over here. This knight's out of play. This is still an even game. So naturally it'll do this. Now, you probably have to play c3. You bring your king up. Okay, now here might be just a good time to stop and play king b8. And, try to access the c file. Okay, so I'm not sure what he's doing here. Oh no, what he's doing is there was a pin. Huh, I missed that. Okay, so you've dropped a pawn. Okay, now, I don't know. Black seems to be fine here. Just take a pawn with check.
Check. Check.
Now your king got activated, but you've lost a pawn. You know, you're on his f pawn. So maybe he's gonna get a little discombobulated if he plays rook f8. His knight on h7 doesn't have a way out. Yeah, he got some compensation here.
Check.
Okay, let's see. Now he might have a good continuation here. This is what I'm looking at for black. Takes with check. Take this with check. And then play e5 check. Just invite your king to take a walk. Let's see if he does anything close to that.
Check. Check.
Now e5 check. I see very, very passive. It's a very interesting move here.
Check.
In the first thing about it is it puts your king in check. Now, yes, you can penetrate with your king, but you got a couple of problems here that just aren't going to solve themselves. If you take, let's bring in this guy into play. And where are you going to go? If you come back to f4, you're no longer you no longer have pressure down here. And he'd want a pawn. He's got it back. I mean, he's given it back, but he still had a pawn here, even if you come out this way. Now he has time for this, and if takes, let's get this knight back in the game, and you still have to bring yours into play. And this knight just finds a good square here. It's tying you down to h4. It's securing the pawn center. I think it's very, very difficult for white to play for a win here without black's cooperation. So, this is a lot of times we don't consider a move like this. Oh, you just lose the pawn and we stop looking. Well, it's
check.
We're giving back the pawn. We're ahead. Black can still play this as he did in the game, but look what he's done to his knight. It's just a dead piece. So now he's just using that rook as a defender, but he did clear this square. Now here he's hanging onto his pawn, but he could have had some activity. Okay. Now black's still okay here. He's managed so far. He's held on to the pawn.
Check.
Oh, black is better here. Moves like this. Black's black. Now he's trying to give back the pawn to penetrate with his rooks. Okay, so if black can win those two B pawns, you're losing. And the white king, it's strong, but it's also exposed. Rook down here, just says I'm going to take over the 7th rank, and if you're not careful, I'm going to double up on the 7th rank. So here he's going for his pawn. You know, this positionally, this is stronger. You know, your knight's tied down, although it would uncover an attack down here.
Check.
Now, let's see, takes, I assume. Okay, now this is under attack. Well, no, that doesn't seem right. Although, you know, we don't want to give up this pawn so easily. King here, what are you going to do? I guess you could double. Yeah, he's going about this the wrong way. Let's back this up just a little bit. Let's go back to my move now. Let's see. We'll try this.
Check.
Well, let's see. Now you got your back to play down here. Yeah, his idea giving up the pawn wasn't right.
Check. Check.
So suddenly, you know, the white's position got a lot stronger because the center pawn mass is in danger of being erased here. Okay. You know, you can take this, I think. This pawn is weak. This pawn is passed. I say, can you take this? You know, we have to be careful, you know, that we don't get our
Check.
drop something here, but
Check.
you know, white has to be winning this. 2 pawns ahead. Let's see. I like the fact this is cut off. Let's just play here so that we can run our B pawn. Rook here. Now does this hold?
Check.
Looks like it's holding. Yeah, black draws here. We can't win the queen. Okay, so this is... But this is strong too, doubling rooks. You know, suddenly, you know, this king is getting boxed in.
Check. Check.
I just drops the rook. Yeah, that does it. Okay, good game.